Good morning. Today we will study about the seeding. Special seeding we will study. Seeding this we have studied yesterday. So placing good teams on the beneficiary places in the fixer, and seeding method we have discussed, and the fixer of how we are putting seeded teams in a fixer. This we have studied yesterday. This is now special seeding. Special seeding is the seeding. This type of seeding, the seeded teams are directly qualify for the semi-final or quarter-final without playing initial round matches. So example is there. The 20 teams are there. So 20 teams, upper half 10 teams, lower half 10 teams, and then special seeded teams are 4. Special seeding is done commonly 2 or 4 teams, because these teams are directly qualifying for the quarterfinal or semi-final without playing initial rounds of matches. These teams are the stronger teams from the previous records. So we have listed these teams on the beneficiary places, bottom, top, and at the first of the lower half and bottom of the upper half. So these teams are directly qualified for the semi-final. In this case, when we are doing a special seeding, so we are not giving buys, because already we have given privilege to some of the teams. So these teams are directly qualifying for the quarter final here. Or sometime we can send them directly to the. So the first team, this is the seeded quarter final, seeded to the quarter final, seeded to the quarter final, seeded to the quarter final. So we can see then first round matches are here, then second round matches are there, and then third round, the quarter final, these seeded teams are playing with the winners there. So when we are giving buy here, so then this is not possible to make the fixer. That's why we are not giving buy along with the special seeding. In case of seeding, we were giving buys. So we can see the fixer of the special normal seeding. This was the normal seeding. In normal seeding, we were giving buys, and we have seeded certain teams, and then these teams are playing in the second round, seeded and given buy. So special seeding we are not giving buy. Now procedure of fixer in league tournament. League tournament, we can make fixer by cyclic method, staircase method, and tabular method. So tabular method is not in the syllabus. So cyclic method and staircase method we will study here. So cyclic method, we can see the number of teams. When the number of teams is even, the team 1 is fixed on the top of the right hand side. How we can make fixer, we will see now in the fixer also, but these points we have to remember. Team 1 is fixed on the top of the right hand side. Teams are rotated in clockwise direction. So clockwise we will rotate them. Number of rounds, in case of even number of teams, will be n minus 1. What is the formula for the number of rounds? N minus 1 in case the number of team is even. Number of matches will be calculated by the formula n minus 1 upon 2. N is the number of team. Wherever the capital N, So this is the number of team. So for the matches we will calculate by this formula, and rounds we will calculate by this formula. Cyclic method, the number of teams is odd. When the number of team is odd, so the by is fixed on the top of the right hand side. In this we are giving by. In case of the even number, team 1 is fixed on the top of the right hand side, but in case of the odd number, what we are doing, we are by is fixed on the top of the right hand side. We are fixing by. Teams are rotated in clockwise direction. This is same, but the number of round, the formula is n. The number of rounds will be equal to the number of teams, so n. Number of matches will be calculated with the same formula, n minus 1 upon 2. So this is the formula for calculating the number of matches, n bracket n minus 1 bracket close upon 2. So we can see the fixer here, cyclic method. So what things we will remember here, we will remember all the teams will rotate clockwise in cycle. If the number of team is even, like 6 is here, the team number 1 will remain fixed at the first position, rest of the teams will rotate. So we can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams are there. So we are writing in this way the first round matches. So we have calculated how many rounds will be there in case of even number n minus 1. So 6 teams are there, number of rounds will be 5. So number of matches we will calculate by the formula n minus 1 upon 2. So that is the number of matches will be 15. So we are writing the numbers of team 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we will rotate them in cycle, clockwise cycle. So 1 will fix there, remain fixed on the right hand side here. So the 5 will, now the 6 is coming here in place of 2. So that is 6 is coming here. Rest of team will remain same, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the 5 will come instead of 6. So 5 is coming here. 1, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4. Again 4 is here. So 4 will come instead of 5. So then 4 is coming here. 1, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3. Then again 3 is here. So 3 will come here instead of 4. So then last round. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 2. So 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2. So this is the last round. So suppose if you are again rotating, 2 will come here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that will come this is the same. This is the first round. So we can cross check here how many rounds we are doing. So 5 rounds are there. In case of the odd number of teams, we can see here if the number of teams is odd, the by will be given and fixed at the first position, rest of teams will rotate. So in this case we can see if the number of team is 5, so the rounds will be 5. The formula for the rounds is equal to n. Number of rounds 5 and the number of matches will be 10. So in this case we can see the by is fixed here, rest of teams we can write here by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By, then 5 will come instead of 1. So 5 is coming here. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. By is fixed here. Then this 4 is coming instead of 5. So 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Then 3 is here. 3 will come here. Then 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Then again by is fixed here. So then 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. the matches are there. We can see the matches. We have to detail about the matches of each round. So the one we can see here, 6 versus 1. In case of this one, I am telling you, even number, 6 number of team. So first round matches are there, 6 versus 1, 5 versus 2, 4 versus 3, 5 versus 1, 4 versus 6, 3 versus 2, 4 versus 1, 3 versus 5, 2 versus 6, 3 versus 1, 2 versus 4, and 6 versus 5. So in each case, each round we have to describe about the matches. In case of the odd number of team, so this match is not there where the bye we have written. So there are only 2 matches in each round, 4 versus 1, 3 versus 2, 3 versus 5, 2 versus 1, 2 versus 4, 1 versus 5, 1 versus 3, 5 versus 4, 5 versus 2, and 4 versus 3. So 2 matches are there in each round. Total rounds 5, total number of matches 10, which is here. We can cross check. We have calculated the matches by the formula n bracket n minus 1 upon 2. So then we can cross check again here. In case of the even number, we can see 3 matches in each round. So 5 rounds are there, total 15 matches are there. So this is all about the cyclic method exam. Now staircase method. Staircase method. In a staircase method, the fixes are made just like a ladder or a staircase. In this method, no bye is given to any, and there is no problem of even or odd number of team. In case of even or odd number, the number of rounds will remain same. So what is the formula for the number of rounds? N minus 1. So we can see there, this is number of teams are 7. 7 number of teams. This is fixer for number of teams 7. So we can write n minus 1. In 6 time we will write 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then again in front of the number we will write here 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then next stair we will write all the 2's. In front of there 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last number will be 7. Initial number will be the next number which we have written here, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So next number is 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then 4, 4, 4. Then 5, 6, 7. Then 5, 5 and 6, 7. Now 6. Then next number is 7. So the matches of each round we can see. First round there are 6 matches. 1 versus 2, 1 versus 3, 1 versus 4, 1 versus 5, 1 versus 6, 1 versus 7. And second round we can see 2 versus 3, 2 versus 4, 2 versus 5, 2 versus 6, 2 versus 7. So each team is playing their matches in single round. So first round all the matches of team 1. 1 versus 2, 1 versus 3, 1 versus 4, 1 versus 5, 1 versus 6, 1 versus 7. So this way we can make the staircase.